Have you ever found yourself laying in bed, staring at the ceiling, replaying everything that happened, thinking, did I mean so little to them, wondering, do they even miss me? Here is the truth. Breakups are brutal, but there is something even more painful than heartbreak. It is the feeling of being replaced, forgotten, unimportant, and if you are here, maybe you are not just seeking revenge, you are seeking respect, closure, and your self-worth back. In this video, we are diving deep into the psychological science of how to make your ex regret losing you without playing game, begging, or being someone you are not. Let us turn pain into power. Part 1. The psychology of regret. Let it start with the foundation. What actually causes regret? Psychological regret stems from realizing the value of something after it is lost, especially when that thing brought security, joy, or deep emotional connection. Dr. Daniel Kahneman, a Nobel Prize winning psychologist, described regret as a counterfactual emotion, meaning it comes from comparing what is with what could have been. In simple terms, your ex will only regret losing you if they blew. First, they lost someone rare. Second, you have grown beyond them. Third, their life has not improved after the breakup. And that leads us to the key strategy. Regret does not come when you chase. It comes when you evolve. Part 2. Rule 1. Silence is powerful. One of the biggest mistakes people make after a breakup is trying to remind their ex of their value. They second long text, ask for closure, or try to stay friend just to remain close. But here is the truth. You cannot remind someone of your worth when you are handing it away. Silence is not just absence, it is mystery, and mystery trigger curiosity, which is the first seed of regret. So if you want your ex to regret losing you, go silent. Not as a punishment, not as a manipulation tactic, but as a way to reclaim your space. Let them feel the void your presence used to fill. Part 3. Rule 2. Become the person they could handle but secretly admired. Let's talk real psychology. Most breakups don't happen because of a lack of love. They happen because of a lack of emotional readiness. Maybe you were too available, too kind, too deep, too committed, and they were not ready for that kind of intensity. But here is the twist. What they reject today, they admire tomorrow, especially when the world start noticing what they overlooked. So here is the move. Start building the life you always wanted, but without them in the picture. Focus on your health, emotional, mental, and physical. Chase your goal, the career, the dream, the passion. Level up your social confidence. Learn to connect without seeking approval. When your ex see you becoming the version of yourself they could not handle and that other deeply desire, they will realize what they lost, not because you told them, but because life is showing them. Part 4. Rule number 3. Date but don't replace. Here is a controversial truth. Yes, dating someone new can make your ex curious, but if it is forced or fake, it backfires. The psychology behind jealousy is simple. We desire what others value. So if your ex see you being genuinely appreciated, respected, and celebrated by someone new, someone equal to or better than them, it activates the classic "I did not know what I had" response. But here is the key. Don't dare to provoke, dare to grow. Don't replace your ex. Upgrade your standard. Let them feel that you are not chasing love. You have become love and you are only available to people who can match your energy. Part 5. Rule number 4. Be seen, not needy. Social media is a powerful psychological mirror. If you consistently post sadness, loneliness, or indirect cute meant for your ex, you lose your power. But if your post reflect growth, confidence, laughter, and peace without ever mentioning them, it triggers what psychologists call ambiguous loss. This is when someone feels grief without clarity. They don't know if you are moved on. They don't know if you think about them. They don't know if you would take them back. And in the unknown, regret braves. So be visible but not desperate. So life moving forward. Not in a look what you are missing way, but in a this is who I have become way. Part 6. Rule number 5. Reclaim your identity. Let's get brutally honest. Sometimes during a relationship, we lose our soul trying to keep someone else. We shrink to avoid conflict. We overgive to keep them happy. We abandon our need to save the relationship. But the most attractive version of you is the one who is authentically you. Reclaim your confidence, boundaries, humor, values, dream. Because when your ex see that the person they knew has evolved into someone even stronger, they will realize they did not just lose a partner, they lost someone who is now irreplaceable. So, here is the truth, straight from psychology. You don't make someone regret losing you by trying to make them regret it. You do it by becoming someone so grounded, healed, and magnetic that they cannot help but remember you, compare others to you, and cutely whisper to themselves, I messed up. But by then, you will have outgrown the version of you who needed their validation. So don't wait for their regret. Become your own redemption. Because the best revenge is becoming the kind of person you were always meant to be. If you liked this video, please subscribe our channel and share this video with his friend. Thank you so much.